Do you know the difference between solid wood and engineered wood? Let me break it down for you. Solid wood is exactly what it sounds. It's a piece of flooring built by a solid piece of wood, from top to bottom. On the other side, engineered flooring is built a little bit different. So basically on the top you have a thin layer of solid wood, and on the bottom part you have different layers of plywood stacked in different directions. So when should you use one or the other? First you need to understand one thing. Wood floor, it's a living material. It's going to move depending on the seasonal changes. So for example, during summer, when it's really hot and moist, the wood tends to expand. And during winter, when it's really cold and dry, the wood tends to shrink. The wider the plank, more movement it's going to have. So if you're going to use anything wider than 5, 6, or 7, we're normally gonna recommend you to go with engineered flooring because it's going to hold more on those movements. It's not gonna move as much as a solid wood. But of course, this is not a rule. It always depends on the species of the wood and the type of cut of the wood. If the wood is just regular plain saw, if it's a rift and quarter, if it's a rift only, all those gonna move a little bit different. And same thing as the species. Oak gonna move different than hickory, that's going to move different than birch, that's going to move different than maple, and so on. But to make it easier, every time that you're going with something wider than 5 inches, see about the possibility of going with engineered flooring. And if you're going with anything that's 2 1/4, 3 1/4, 4 inches, if you go with solid wood, it's going to be just fine. But the most important thing, you need to always aim to have your home on a normal living conditions regarding temperature and moisture. The moisture is gonna affect your wood floor a lot. So always try to keep the moisture inside your home between 35% and 55%. That way your flooring will thank you.